Happy Friday, Pirate families. Again, another great week, very short week. So we had a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just want to kind of send you a couple reminders. One, we start testing next week. Start testing starts on Tuesday of next week. We have retests on Wednesday and then another test on Thursday. So make sure your students are getting prepared for that. Make sure they are here on Monday to get that last second review. Get them some rest on Monday night. Send them to school in dress code, ready to go. We don't want any little things distracting them from doing their tests. And then again, parents at home, the best thing you can do for your kids before a STAR test is just encourage them to be great. No matter how much they've struggled all year, this is that one time they step up to the plate and they swing for the fences and they do their very best. We're super excited. We're super proud of them. We're confident in our teachers, and we feel like every student can be successful on these STAR tests that are upcoming. So please make sure they're taking care of that. Alongside of that, we have an incentive running for every student that does bring their laptop charged with a charger. They're going to get a free dress day sometime after the test. So encourage your students to charge their laptop the night before. Bring the charger and the laptop to testing, and then they have that and they bring that. They will get a free dress band for one particular day that we'll have after testing. So make sure you take care of that. Let your students take advantage of that, because that'll be great for them as well. And then finally, just a couple of housekeeping reminders. Dress code's been looking good. Weather's starting to change. Make sure that we're keeping our shirts that are down and appropriate sized, covering all the body parts and all the things. Also, parents, if you are a parent of a freshman student, please do me a favor. Send them this video and remind them of this thing here. We have students that are having to go from the high school to the freshman center. It's been like that all year long. This is the last year we're doing it for a while, I hope. But what we're seeing is these kids are not wanting to get on the bus. And this is happening on a pretty regular basis. And I hate to be having to talk about this, but we are literally having to force the kids to get on the bus to go back to their class or their campus. That shouldn't happen this time of the school year. It's never happened in the past. But again, please remind your freshman students to do the right thing, to have character, follow the school rules, and get on the bus to go back to class, because they're missing valuable instruction time waiting and trying not to get on the bus until the very last minute so they can miss as much class as possible. But this is a common problem, and not just with a handful of freshmen. This is happening with 7,500 freshmen. So even if you think your kid's doing a great job, having that conversation won't hurt, because it is happening almost every single period. So please help us out with that. And then finally, last but not least, prom is tomorrow. We're really excited to see your students. We have about 30 students that purchased tickets before they got approved. I've talked to the majority of those students. They have got to get their grades up or turn their attendance sheets in before they can go to prom. So hopefully by the time you're watching this video, that has been taken care of. But if they are not approved, they will not be let into prom. So this is something that we've been talking about for months. This is not new. So a lot of exciting things happening. Congratulations to the track students that are running track, the UIL participants that are happening, and also a special shout out to our library crew. It is library week, and our assistant principals all across the district, and especially at the high school, because they are running around with their hair on fire. But it is assistant principals week, so I'd love it if you guys would send them an email, give them a shout out on Facebook, tell them that you love them, because I tell you what, they do a lot of hard work. Working for me ain't always easy either, and we're really appreciative of all the work they do, because they love your kids and they take care of your kids. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend, and here are the announcements.